AG206 General Biochemistry.
Greetings everyone! I am Krisa May Kalimpan, a second-year college student taking up Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, major in Agronomy. So for today's video, I am going to memorize the 20 amino acids including their 3-letter code. So let's start with the major categories and subcategories of amino acids. The non-polar and apolar amino acids. So let's begin with the non-polar or hydrophobic amino acids. So it is subdivided into 3 specific classes. The aliphatic amino acids, aromatic amino acids, and the sulfur-containing amino acids. And next is the polar or hydrophilic amino acids. So it is subdivided into 3 more major classes. The polar uncharged hydrophilic amino acids. Next is the hydroxyl and sulfoxyl containing amino acids. Next is the amide containing amino acids. Next is the acidic hydrophilic amino acids and the basic hydrophilic amino acids. Let's start from the aliphatic amino acids. So it is typically contain branched hydrocarbon chains and it can be found within protein molecules. So it includes glycine, adenine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, and proline. So lysine is the simplest amino acids and the only non-chiral one. A chiral carbon is attached to 4 different groups. Glycine has attached to 2 hydrogen carbon. Since it is our group, the group that changes the 20 amino acids is the hydrogen. Alanine has a methyl group instead of a hydrogen. From here in the amino acids, look a bit like a germinating seeds with R groups as the growing roots. In valine, the root spells into 2 rootlets, both methyls. In leucine, the root grows longer here the root analogy stops. Isoleucine is the conformational isomers of leucine. Proline is the only ring structure. And now, for the brief review, glycine is GLY, alanine is ALA, valine VAL, leucine LEU, isoleucine ILE, and proline PRO. Next is the aromatic amino acids. It contains an aromatic functional groups within their structure, making them largely nonpolar and hydrophobic due to the high carbon or hydrogen content. It includes the phenylalanine, tyrosine, and tryptophan. Phenylalanine has a benzyl attached to it, and tyrosine is almost identical but has a hydroxyl group. Whereas the tryptophan, it has 2 aromatic rings. One has 5-membered ring with a nitrogen and the other has a 6-membered ring. A quick review. Phenylalanine is PHE, tyrosine TYR, and tryptophan TRP. And lastly, the sulfur-containing amino acids. It is usually classified under the non-polar hydrophobic amino acids as the terminal methyl group creates a neutral functional group which cannot form a permanent dipole within the molecule and retains low solubility. It includes the methionine. So it is one of the 2 amino acids that possesses a sulfur atom. Methionine plays a central role in a protein biosynthesis or translation as it is almost always the initiating amino acid. Methionine or MET. And now let's proceed to the polar amino acids and also their 3-letter code. So let's start from the polar and charged or hydrophilic amino acids. Next is the hydroxyl and sulfoxyl containing amino acids. So it includes the serine, threonine, cysteine, asparagine, and glutamine. So first we will define what is serine. So, according to the Wikipedia, serine is a non-essential amino acids in human. It's synthesized by the body. It also present and functionally important in many proteins. With an alcohol group, serine is needed for the metabolisms of fats, fatty acid, cell membranes, muscle growth, and also a healthy immune system. Next is the threonine. Threonine is an amino acid that is used in biosynthesis of proteins. It contains an alpha amino group, a carboxyl group, and a side chain containing hydroxyl group, making it a popular or uncharged amino acid. It is also essential in humans, meaning the body cannot synthesize it. It must be obtained from the diet. Next is the cysteine. Cysteine is a semi-essential proteinogenic amino acid with a formula of HOOC, CH, CH2, SH. So the thiol side chain in cysteine often participate in enzymatic reaction as a nucleophile. The thiol is susceptible to oxidation to give the disulfate derivative cysteine, which serve as an important structure role in many proteins. Next is the asparagine. Asparagine is a non-essential amino acids in humans. So asparagine is a beta amino acid derivative of aspartic acid and plays an important role in biosynthesis of glycoproteins and other proteins. Asparagine is also a non-toxic carrier of residual ammonia to be eliminated from the body. And lastly, the glutamine. Glutamine is an alpha amino acid that is used in biosynthesis of proteins. Its side chains is similar to that of glutamic acid except the carboxyl acid group, which is replaced by an amide. So, it is classified as a charged neutral polar amino acid. For the quick review, for their three-letter code, so serine is CER, threonine is THR, cysteine is CYS, asparagine is ASN, glutamine is GLN. Next is the amide containing amino acids. So an amide is a functional group containing a carbonyl group linked to a nitrogen atom or any compound containing the amide functional group. Next is the acidic or hydrophilic amino acid. So it is contained an acidic side chains at neutral pH. So it includes the aspartic acid and glutamic acid. So aspartic acid is an alpha amino acid that is used in the biosynthesis of proteins. Next is the glutamic acid. Glutamic acid is an alpha amino acid that is used by almost all living beings in the biosynthesis of proteins. It is non-essential in humans, meaning the body can synthesize it. For the quick review, for their three-letter code, aspartic acid, ASP, and for the glutamic is GLU. Lysine are the building blocks of proteins. Lysine is the important for proper growth, and it plays an essential role in the production of carnitine, a nutrient responsible for converting fatty acids into energy, helping lower the cholesterol. Next is the arginine. It includes an alpha amino group, an alpha carboxylic acid group, and a side chain consisting of a 3-carbon aliphatic chain ending in a guanidino group. And lastly, the histidine. So it is an alpha amino acid that is also used in biosynthesis of proteins. So it also contains an alpha amino group, a carboxylic acid group, and an imidazole side chain. So it classifies as a positively charged amino acid at psychological pH. For the quick review for their 3-letter code, so lysine is LYS, arginine is ARG, and histidine as HIS. That's all, and thank you. Keep safe everyone, and God bless.